26. It's amazing. I feel so incredible. When I first started this, trying to quit marijuana, after all these years, it was my last addiction, and I was feeling convicted to give it up. Not that I was being forced or anything, but when I started just loving Jesus and being on fire for Him, I felt a calling to give it up. And see, whenever I would have a craving or anything was going on, there's been a lot of family drama and things, I would just pray about it, just please take this from me. I would think about sin as a thing that lived inside of me that I could take out. Now he wants a surrendered vessel, not a silver one. You don't have to be clean to take a shower. You just have to look towards the kingdom. And let me tell you, it's like an investment. This small tiny thing that I gave up, it seemed so big at the time, but now that I'm free from it, I see that it was a chain or a crutch. And that small thing that I gave to God, He gave me a grandbaby. I just left the baby shower that my daughter-in-law's mom threw. My daughter-in-law, who has told me for years now that she couldn't have kids. And all the little family dramas, all the times that I wanted to say things, I would just say, God, Jesus, guard my heart. And then He would gift me with these conversations and family healings and people showing up that I never could have imagined. So if you're feeling convicted about something, go ahead, because it's so true. He gives peace. He gives not as the world gives, and I've tried it all. This is the most amazing time of my life. There's a new path, a new way. I'm following Jesus. And tomorrow's Easter. Sunday's coming. My Redeemer lives. Our Jesus lives. He delights. Every good and perfect gift comes from God. And I'm believing in that for you too. If I could quit marijuana, that has been my constant, except for, sugar. That's been, even after sugar, 4 years later, y'all, still stuck to it. So just lay it at the altar, lay it at His feet. You bow down to Him, and He will rise you up. I've experienced this many, many times, and following Jesus is the way I want to be. I know that life is not going to be perfect, but I have a Savior. I have an inheritance that can never be taken. And so do you. Start reading His Word, because Jesus was the Word made flesh. And when I read His Word, that's when I stopped just thinking about God, because that's easy, right? All creation testifies. When I read the words and read and felt that love, because He came to save, not to condemn. He came to save sinners, of which I am the foremost.